It's never the end. The end is never the end.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Okay.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat
Anti-capitalism.
at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him
It's like me.
buttons to push, how long
Actually
to
my
push
job.
them, and in what order. This is what
Oh,
employee
15 milliseconds.
427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending,
He loves it,
Stanley
man.
relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar
He was no
happened.
longer happy.
Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh my god, that sensitivity needs a minute. Hold on. Okay. Do you know what? I actually don't like a massive FOV. I know everyone else is all about it, but it makes me feel a bit sick. That might be alright. I can't actually like interact with anything. Hello?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
This is going to be like a meta game, isn't it? I don't even know where I'm going.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, it's going to be this thing like obeying him or something. Well, I'm going to go left because I'm left-handed and I like going left. So you know what? That's free will. It's not because you said it.
Yet there was not a single person here.
Do not alter without consulting
Feeling a wave of
whiteboard
disbelief,
manager.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Huh. Using slides for a slick blue graphic in the header and throw some bevel on all the text to show a calm and productive work environment. Slay. Everyone is unique, you most of all. I want to see all these. This feels like Truman Show-esque. Number of slides on this slide. Slides, charts and slides, charts. Maybe a tad. Rate at which charts on the same slide depict the same information. Rate of increase in graphs per slide. Please no more charts. Please I'm begging. Stop, 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 stop. Circle top 20 things you love most about your boss. Go on, what's the next thing? Was that the first one maybe? I don't remember. No. Why did we hire you? I could be here forever, couldn't I? What are your dreams for the future? Less air! Damn. Metamorphosis, but like spelt wrong. Lunch. Oh my god, me. Tips for not getting fired. Don't get fired. Do unbelievably amazing work all the time, every day, with no expectation of promotion is so real. Okay, I saw this one already. So was that the cycle of it again? Or are they random? Yeah, that's it. Okay. Oh. Oh.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Why does that seem pointed, as if there is actually something here? By the way.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Well, why are you so insistent on it, though? Maybe I'll stay in here, though, just because, like, what are you hiding?
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified
Broom
in some
closet
way.
ending?
As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
FA? I'm trying to find a secret, mate.
Are you really still?
Yeah, do you know what, actually? Now I'm just
Standing
going to sit
around
here.
doing
Yeah,
nothing?
fuck it.
Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Well, you're pissing me off. I'm closing the door.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right?
Well, you
If
know.
I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet
Just
is
as
of
I predict what you
absolutely
mean.
no significance to the story whatsoever.
It's so
I never would
snarky.
have thought to mention it.
Stanley Parable channel. I've been on it for about 10 seconds.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own.
Well, don't tell me what to do then.
Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the
Not the
broom
pink.
closet ending?
Oh, God.
The broom closet ending was my favourite."
Alright, moss for my
I
tea
hope
crowd,
your
bro.
friends find this concerning. Stanley was fat and ugly and really stupid.
Oh!
He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs.
What the hell? Why are you coming for me like that?
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now.
Yeah, I did
You're
die.
dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a
Cooked,
bit.
Ace.
or
Some
just
people, you
about
gotta
to
be
leave
chopped and
because
cooked
there's
before you're
nothing
served an
here,
age, you know
when
what I
a
mean?
physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard.
Yeah, man.
Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological
Oh, I wonder if you can just not
vulnerabilities.
move at the start.
It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse
Are there
from the
loads of
area
different, like...
and instruct another
Right,
human
well,
to
I guess
take their
maybe
place,
that's the game,
making
isn't it?
sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling
How
them in
many,
on the
like, do you
history
think,
of
roughly
narrative
branching
tropes in
paths?
video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this
Hundreds?
game is not lost on them. All right. When you've
Is
done
there
that,
one for just
step
not
out into
moving at the very
hallway.
start? This is Tulling gameplay, guys. Not even fucking moving. Honestly, don't know. Wouldn't be surprising, would it? Oh, have I exhausted his dialogue? I feel like it's a tester. I don't want to move. Maybe I just want to stay in the broom closet then. One for not playing the game in 10 years and then coming back. Imagine there's still endings people haven't found in this. That'd be interesting. I don't want to give up though.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who
What
came
if I go
before
back in
you.
the broom closet?
You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Yo, fella's clapping me for like, what the hell? Okay, I think I've... Okay, whatever.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked
No.
upstairs to his boss's office.
I'm going downstairs because I got bad hips. And because it's pissed me off. Oh. What does that say? Hi, Lonnie. I wrote this in first period and left it in your locker on the way to second. It's what all the cool kids are doing, I've decided. Write me back. Also, here's an idea for something to draw. 2 cats on a motorcycle. Hey, this is a good idea. What all the kids are actually doing is... something each other pages. I can't even read it. But we're cooler than them because guess what? They can't put this on a... something. 2 cats on a motorcycle.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours.
No, he's got
he
no
might be
chill.
fired for that.
Call me fat and
in such
ugly,
a
bro.
competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All
Apparently
because he
Portal can call you
believed
fat and ugly as well,
everyone
so
had
there is a
vanished.
pattern to these 2
His
games. I
boss
didn't even
would think he
realise.
was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all.
1, 2, B4.
None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
So true.
Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
So true.
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look
Oh my God,
pretty
I can't go back
familiar.
out.
Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself,
Coffee nut.
this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up
Easy
soon.
yapping,
I'll
bro.
have to go back to my boring real
I guess
life
that's what
job
narrators
pushing
do.
buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Right, I didn't decide that, did
Then
I?
he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too
I didn't know
appeared.
that was gonna
It
happen.
was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid?
I don't know.
And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing?
Yeah, who
and
the fuck are
thinking?
you?
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream.
Does everyone else hear
How
like
could
their
it be?
thoughts in their head, or
Was
do you
Stanley
just like
simply
think it,
deceiving
you know?
himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself?
Oh my God, mood.
Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt,
got a
that
frog.
this was in fact a dream.
An edible
Did the
frog,
voice
what
not
the
see
hell?
him float and make the magical
Nom, nom,
stars
nom,
just
nom.
a moment ago? How else
Eddie
would the
the
voice
edible
explain
frog.
all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up.
Oh,
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me
Joseph
wake up,
is here.
he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please.
I've got my dinner,
It's
but we
all
might
I
as well
want.
just like experience
I
this
want
because he's
my
just fucking
apartment
yapping, bro.
and my wife and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay. Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Oh.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
What is that, Barnett?
Although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew.
Yo!
Everyone knows
What's
what
everyone
crazy
else got for
people
tea?
look
I
like.
got pizza and
And
garlic
in
bread.
that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my
Poor
mind.
Stanley, yeah, I fucked him up.
I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day.
She's pure
The very
watching me on the
important
ground.
people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Spanish chicken. What makes that different to normal chicken?
Speak Spanish.
Oh, I'm back. But am I back as in new back or like not actually back?
All of his co-workers were gone.
Oh, was
What
that an
could it mean?
ending?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply
Okay.
missed a memo.
Well, maybe I'll just like wait here. Just to see if fella kicks off again. Because I'm eating anyway, so like, this is intentional AFK, you know? Had some spices and chorizo on it. That sounds nice. I don't think he's amused.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any
I'm gonna
way.
touch everything, bro. I'm gonna keep touching him.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he
Turn that
couldn't
shit
find
on
a
me.
trace of his co-workers.
Oh, can I turn all the computers off? Oh. That one says they're waiting him. Oh. Oh. What the hell? What do you mean input received? I'm pressing everything. Pressing everything. I'm key smashing so much that I'm fucking... What do you mean input received? I don't want to let that go now. Oh. I just opened like a Steam overlay or some shit. I was trying to see if it was like a punctuation mark or something. I thought I was well onto something. Why are you doing that face at me? I don't even know what I did.
Stanley clicked on literally every single
And I'll
game
do it
he offers,
again.
because he doesn't pick up well on cues from his environment.
I'll fucking do it again. This input thing is pissing me off because there's obviously something in it. But I don't know what I did to input it. How did I do that? I was just pressing shit. I pressed like every letter. So it's obviously not that. But there's like nothing else. What if I just stare at this nice pretty picture?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Oh, let's
he
go to
entered
the
the
right.
door
We
on
didn't
his
do that.
left.
Can I sit down? No. I like the plant.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room,
Well,
and
you
Stanley
know.
knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Pressing everything. So did I get an ending then? I guess so.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in. Yes, really, really worth it being
I'll
here
stay
in
near
the
it.
room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
I was trying to get a cold drink, mate. You didn't let me.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy,
It's just
and
like calling me
reflected
fat and
poorly
ugly
on his
again.
overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left. Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
I will sit this one out, cunt. I will. I should probably run an ad while I'm sat here in silence, but I think he's testing me. I don't trust that that's it. Like, if there's one for waiting 10 years or whatever, what's saying there isn't one waiting for like 2 minutes? Do you know what? I can't bothered. I lied. Oh, mug on the floor, bro.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room
Oh, I forgot
and
about.
took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
But then you're just going to take me back to that place. Wait, what's in here, though? Right, but we've got to see what this is.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
No, because that's going to get me back in there. I don't want to do that. Let's see what this is.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake. No, not the right.
Don't
Why
piss
would
me
I have
off.
ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
That seems sus. You're telling me there's vehicles and I can't even, like, interact with them. Oh.
No.
I
This
saw
isn't
that.
right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick,
saw the
Stanley,
numbers,
close your
bro.
eyes. Okay. We just
Employee fired.
to oh.
Wait, where
Who
was
am I
me?
kidding?
247.
It's all rubbish now.
I'm down
The
there.
whole story completely unusable. How about rather than waste my time
Gag.
trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
You're the one who sent me down here, though.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Stanley's eating his garlic bread, motherfucker.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago.
I did it.
I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
I was just trying to peep it all, you know. Everyone knows what you did. They're just holding back to let you torture yourself. Oh.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
Nah.
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this.
Oh, don't be a pussy.
Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Prick.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Don't remember where that input computer was. Maybe I won't get the chance anymore now. Let's try these because you never know. One might not be knocked anymore. They don't even click.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Come on, man, let me in the 420 place. I want to go in there.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something.
Missed this.
The story. Here it comes. No, wait, never mind. Not the
Fuck's sake.
story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps. Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story
This guy
took
is an
place in
absolute
office
melon.
building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so...
I just don't
good
get that
job.
vibe, you know.
Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to
No, it's not
restart.
yippee. Not the Stanley Parable adventure line.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable adventure line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
But what if there's stuff I want to look at beyond the line?
You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there?
Yes.
Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence
can't jump,
is
I
in
want it to
fact
go down.
a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the
Question mark.
skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there.
Let me just leave him
Well, I'd like
to
to
yap
apologize.
for a minute.
Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Oh. Hang on, I finished my dinner. Woo! Keep the map. Oh. Right. Let me look through the files. Let me find it. It's not really cat jam though, is it? It's a bit manic. Quite clown music.
Wait, cut the music. Go back and look at that fern. Stanley,
That is
this
a good
fern
fern.
will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely.
Can't remember
and
how many blades
remember
of
it
grass there
carefully.
are.
You won't want to miss anything.
Right, how many, if you had to guess, how many blades of grass do you think there are in this fern? Well, not blades of grass, sorry, leaves. I forgot the word for leaf. I've got crumbs on my arse. And he told me to study it closely, you know.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line.
For
You do
goodness
know
sake,
we're looking
Stanley
for the Stanley
narrator.
Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Imagine if the line, like, just moved, like, live, you know. Oh, we're back.
No,
Yes.
not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after
Not
we
Line
trusted
TM.
you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Damn. I keep looking at these in case it's changed and it's something I can now do, you know.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're
True.
intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start...
Pay attention,
wondering-
very important.
Well,
Oh my
I
god,
don't know.
yo, I had
How
fucking
about
narrator in my
this
stream, bro.
direction?
It's all adding
Now,
up.
yes, this is exciting.
It's
Just
fucking
me and
nothing in
Stanley
it. What do you
forging
mean
a
exciting?
new path, a new story. Well,
Blank
it could be
walls,
anything.
bro.
What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it. Oh, no, not you again.
The line is
Stanley,
back.
I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
It's TM.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control.
Down.
How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere.
What if I
which
go
means
against
that
it?
somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead
Oh, I
us to
can't be
where we're
arsed with
going?
you.
And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
But left door. But I like left. The confusion ending.
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now,
Jack.
according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall.
You
Well,
must not follow
you
the
consulted
line.
me. Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped
Might be
like
fun
this.
though, innit?
I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
He might though.
And the timer stopped?
Oh, he's gone
Does that
against
mean,
it.
did we do it?
No,
Did
but
we
he'll have
break
to
the
restart,
cycle?
won't he?
The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay.
But if we do follow this ending, we find a
I
bookstore,
guess
so like
now
that's
we
a
just
win.
wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
Oh. Has he forgotten? I think he has, you know.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
We're doing the
Stanley
confusion
decided to go
ending.
to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
But then I'm unable to play the game in that one, so...
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Should we just, like, do it? Yes.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
The broom
Stanley
closet.
decided
Oh yeah,
to
we
go
never got
up to
past
his
that.
boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yeah, we never even actually came in here. Go to the bathroom. I need toilet. Never mind. Excuse me. Why are you there if not for interaction? The beige pages. And 2 phones. Panda. Oh. No, let's go up. What's at the top? He's got silent. We could be going anywhere right now. It's gone awfully silent, hasn't he? The music says Stanley. We really are on the Truman Show. Long ass lift. Not the cat jam. We're fucking going. Come on. Did I go fucking nowhere? St. Bernard or St. Bernard, I don't really know the actual pronunciation. This lift is like fake. Don't know how I feel about that.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley could, yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad,
completely random.
Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped
Yes.
into the newly opened passageway.
Yes. Fake lift. Here we go. Told ya. Shit lift.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
Oh my
Why
god,
did
you
he
called it
feel this
Stanley, I
now,
just
when
realised.
for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Can't go further down. Lello.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Look like escape.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
That's either a lie or like content, so.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward
Yes.
and willingly confront his death.
Exactly. Kill me. I should just kill myself. Oh. No, I didn't. You lied to me.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
Wow.
Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is.
Can't
Perhaps
just
his
walk
death
off or
was of no
anything.
great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so
There's a
he
walkway
resigned
there,
and
though.
willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Dumb. F. L.
Farewell, Stanley,
Oh.
cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws.
Narrator got
In a
clapped.
single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Yes. Oh. Just kidding. They are joking. The Stanley Parable.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Where the
When
fuck am I
every
now?
path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same.
Nature painting.
Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit
Yes.
start?
Stanley's computer. Office layout. But there might be secrets here. Filing cabinet. Office computer. Oh my god, there's solitaire. No! Aw, I wanted to play it. I don't really trust the credits, though, guys, do you? Button sounds. Wow. Anything fun in the credits? Kevin Brighting. Is that actually who the narrator is? Stanley character skin. Left. The office. Maintenance room. I've seen this a few times, G84F1, so I was like, is that something I need to think of? But I don't know. Warzone. Are these actual game facts? I think they are, you know. Oh, I couldn't read that in time. You prick. From a cool man. Oh my god, are these actual emails people sent? Shout out to you, James Irvine. Are you a rock? The lounge. The office. The cargo lift. I've not even seen half of these. These are spoilers. Previous version of the choice leading to the apartment ending. A time. Yo, this is giving me spoilers to the endings, bro. Obey, disobey. Oh. Zending levers. The Zending. Right. Trailers. But I know I've not finished the game, so I think I'm being gaslit. Countdown ending. Freedom ending. Oh.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Kill me. I should have let her yet.
Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit.
Absolutely not.
There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move
Imagine if that's
forward,
an
you'll be
ending.
walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose.
Imagine if quit menu doesn't actually quit the game, you know. That one like segment anyway. The end is never the end. What now?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
I don't
Perhaps he
remember
had
what
simply
else I
missed a
haven't done
memo.
though.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to
I
the
didn't
meeting
actually mean
room,
that. I was
and
just going
Stanley
through,
knew
to
it
be
perfectly
honest.
well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first.
Inevitable
just to admire it.
disobedience.
Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, I never went this way.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Where am I? Cargo lift.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
What's down there?
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about
Jump off
nothing.
and...
But in his
Oh!
eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and
Yes.
plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Yeah, I think I am quite powerful, actually. Yes.
All of his
That was
co-workers were
intentional,
gone.
though.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Alright, hang on.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
But I'll stay on the
Perhaps he
cargo
wanted to
lift
stop
this
by
time.
the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
That was an
The lounge
intentional drop,
sublime,
girls.
a
Like,
work
come
of
on.
art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I didn't, though, did I?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Right.
Look,
Just wondering
Stanley,
if maybe I
think
can
perhaps
drop
we've
to that
gotten off
bit,
on
do
the
you know what I
wrong
mean?
foot here. I'm not your enemy, really. I'm
Probably,
not.
right?
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be
I can't
difficult,
jump,
but
so
the
it's like,
fact
it would have
is
to be
that the
underneath.
story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've
try?
been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've... Really?
Oh,
I was in the
parkour.
middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something
Danger
beautiful.
everywhere.
Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Do we think he's on our side, girls? He called me fat and ugly.
Now listen carefully, this is
Whoa.
important.
Red pill or
Stanley
blue pill?
walked through the red door.
Okay.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now.
Right.
Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley?
He's a professional hater.
I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped.
I could just keep going.
And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Yes.
What do we want? What are we looking for? Here. Yes.
That is quite
Oh,
pretty,
it's
you know.
Beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy.
It is quite pretty.
I actually feel happy.
But there is a door and I could just go there. I could just go though, innit? Should I stay or should... Oh! Oh, it is pretty. He is a big yapper. But so am I. So, I can't be judging. Alright, are we done, girls? That's still going. Oh. It's like the moonlight jellyfish. Right. I think this just goes on forever now.
No, wait. Where are you going?
We have to move on at some point, mister. I'm going to call him
no.
Stanley too.
Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Oh, girls.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
He just likes the pretty
Please,
lights.
Stanley, think about what you're doing.
What if I do think about it and go back down? What if I return? Because I've already jumped off once. We know what happens then. Do a flip. I'll go back to the pretty place. How about that? You better thank me for it, otherwise we'll go right back.
Good, good. We can't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there. Hmm? Just stay here.
Well, it's got to do something different then, because we're just getting the same shit now. This is a death in itself. Death of my brain cells. Right, I'm sorry, King.
No! What do we talk about? You're risking everything we achieved here.
I'm gonna go back again.
Are you... You are going to stay here, aren't you?
I'm edging him. I'm toying with him.
You heard me before, didn't you? You will die! What about this isn't getting through to you?
I just like seeing his, I'm being a sadist, basically. Oh. It's back to this now. Alright, come on. It's time to go, babes. Yippee!
No! Oh,
Yes. Oh.
thank God. You lived.
Again.
You had me worried there for a moment. No. No. What are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
Yes.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me? My God. Is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
Woohoo!
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore.
He sounds well sad.
I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask.
He's gonna turn evil now.
It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
Maybe now we go back because he's realised. Am I here? It might do nothing, but it might do something. Am I limping?
Do you actually want to stay alive? Or are you just teasing
My
me?
footsteps are different, I think.
I wanted us to be happy here, Stanley. I really did. I still thought that was possible.
Dumb. But he's pretty. I've made him sad. I've made him upset, actually. Okay. Like full Tom Daly. Gotta shout timber.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
He just wanted the happy lights.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he
The
had simply
whiteboard
missed the memo.
ending dog mode. Yes. You can't jump. No, seriously, we disabled it. Oh, I just got an achievement. Awarded for getting any of the other
Stanley
achievements
went
as your
around
first.
touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference. Nor did it when Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. This was not the correct way to the meeting
Well,
room,
you know.
and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Standing now in this incredible room,
Bark.
Stanley for the first, but eager
We'll
to
go
get
through the
back
blue
to
door.
business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I'll go through the blue door now.
Stanley was
So much
bad
going
at
on with the
following
cargo
directions,
lift.
It's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think
And we got
perhaps
the bit at
we've
the
gotten
top
off
today.
on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have
Which way was it?
zero
Was it this way or the
consideration
other
for
way?
others?
The other way, I
Are you
think.
that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why,
The bark.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do
Like
want
a
to
tick.
help you.
There's a
to
door
show
there
you
as well. You
something
gotta think about
beautiful.
that.
Look,
Probably
let me
locked, but you
prove
never
it.
know.
Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Oh, I wanted to see if I could take a bucket with me because it said no
Now
buckets.
listen
possible.
carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
At some point, we might get a key card. Let's open the key card doors.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Nah.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red... All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map, because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures.
Yes.
Is this what you had wanted? Was it
Yeah, it
worth
is, to be
ruining
fair.
the entire story I had written out specifically
quite
for
nice.
you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what, let me take a stab in the dark at a new design,
oh,
and you can give me some
okay.
feedback. There we go. A third option.
Whoa.
This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead,
Oh,
Stanley.
we're getting
Take it for a
things that
spin.
like... Huh. That's what we need.
Okay,
Rate your
I'm going to stop you
experience.
there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version.
There's no loot.
Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some
give it
real
2.
critical feedback here. Oh, well, now this is useful. You didn't like it, but you didn't totally hate it either. You enjoyed it, perhaps is the correct term. It didn't cause you excruciating pain. Big steps we've made here today, Stanley. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Really? Oh. The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. Good old Neil. Want him. Did I skip the intro sequence? Only the worst 3% players chose the blue door. Damn. Oh my god, that's me. Oh, he put me last. Gag. And told me to phone a friend. Oh, then he said I had no friends. I see. Again. You're going down to a
would
1
you
now.
say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
You said I had no friends.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some play testing. You wouldn't mind taking a look
Go
at
on
it, would
then.
you? Perfect. Let me boot it up. In this
Oh.
game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right. And if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful
Interesting.
game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the
Alright,
game
nobody
only
say
becomes
any
clear once you've
messages
been
that
playing
could
it for
be
about 4
considered
hours.
violence
So why
against
don't
children,
you give
because
it
Twitch
4
could ban
hours
your
of
account
play
for
to
it.
make sure it's effective.
Just
Be
FYI.
sure to keep notes on your experience.
I can't be asked for the sound. I'm sorry.
You heartless
I mean, it's not a real
bastard.
baby though, is it? It's a
Did you do
cutout.
it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. It's over.
Oh.
Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey,
Anytime.
since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Let's give it a shot. Oh.
Aha!
Oh my god, it's
Fascinating.
Firewatch.
What do you think this game is about, Stanley?
Or
What's
it's
our
like
backstory?
Firewatch-esque.
What is our motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me
It's
that you were meant to
Firewatch.
play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower. Perhaps
is
for some
Firewatch.
sort of twisted erotic purpose. Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So
Yo!
far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's
Cool that it was
venture
very
outward and see
recognisable
what
just
else
from
is
that
out
screenshot,
there.
you know. It's time to play Firewatch, I guess. I'm barking. I never played it, but I do know Firewatch. I'm glad I know the reference.
Oh no. No, it can't be. It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
No! No!
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around. No
Let
right or
me
wrong
through.
directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any...
Think you'd like
Oh,
Firewatch? I watched
thank
someone play it, I
heavens we
enjoyed it, yeah.
avoided it.
But I've like,
We're out of the woods now,
I've
Stanley.
watched it, you know, so there's no point
Okay,
playing it. I
I'm
think
going
because
to
it's a
get us
bit
out
like of
here.
a
Let's
story
find another
experience.
game.
Watching it
Preferably
is
something with
basically playing it,
walls.
you know.
Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls. Okay,
You could say
I
I
think this
Firewatched.
will be just the thing.
Oh. What the hell?
Wonderful. See, this is
Rocket
exactly
League!
what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this
You're
is
right though, I
game
did like
design.
Firewatch. I also liked
Stanley,
Edith
if you
Finch
manage
was
to get
another like
lost in
just
this game, I
story
will be phenomenally
viewing
impressed.
game, you know.
Okay, so
Oh,
what
go on.
exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley,
Rocket
I
League,
think
mate.
it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together? Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have
Cool.
fun.
Sped me up. Yes. Bosh.
What are you doing?
Oh, it's fun, isn't it?
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley.
Oh. Le Bosh. I'm just trying the doors, guys, I promise. It just makes me bark when I do it. La bouche. Off we go. Huh. Right. I thought I was meant to go. Oh,
I wonder what he found.
gag.
If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now.
I'm being mad
I
roasted.
wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the
narrator.
chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes.
Oh,
Yes, I'll be
yes.
back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Wonder how many of these actually count as endings, if you get what I mean. How many are actually longer paths than we think, you know? Going back to the start.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others, so the thought of total solitude was
He roasted
terrifying to him.
New content.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Yay! Oh.
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
It's 22 years old, man.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for
Did
consoles
that add more
and home
endings then, I
computers.
guess? It must do, because of this one.
The
More content.
Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and
Game.
expands the world of the Stanley Parable,
More.
delighting audiences the world over. Please step inside and see what thrilling new adventures
Imagine it was
await
like
in
nothing
the
except this.
Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful.
No, we're
I'm very
turning.
excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe
Oh, I
content.
thought it was going to turn me the other way.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Right.
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... Oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content.
Yes.
I've never been more ready. Let's
It's going to be
do
so
it.
anticlimactic, isn't it?
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Miffly tedious.
Ain't it?
It's as if them... Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley. All right.
Jump circle.
All right, let's see it.
Oh my god, we can jump in it.
The jump circle?
Thought I'd just see if I could jump outside of it now. Shall I leave one? Nah, I gotta use them all. Dumb. I used all my jobs.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right? Goodness. Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions
Loving
of
an
this game are not
elevator.
positive. It's
Living
just
it up,
elevators
just
and
going
jumping.
down.
Is this
living
what passes
in
for
an
exciting new
elevator.
content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could counter 30 trillion.
You
You can
probably
put that on
would,
the
you
books.
absolute wet
The Stanley
lettuce.
Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh wait, there's more. Very
I
good.
wouldn't get your hopes up,
Yes.
Stanley.
I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Thank you for enjoying the new content.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You
I
see,
can't bark
Stanley?
anymore.
This is what happens when
Dumb.
greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement,
Oh my
please
God.
ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter. And
Not
hold
Twitter,
them
yo, it's not even
personally
Twitter anymore, bro.
accountable.
It's X.
It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about.
What's
No
that then?
frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always.
Hi, Lennox.
What do
Welcome
you say,
in. How are
Phil?
you? Oh, dumb. We've just been playing. Well, we played Portal earlier. Now we're on Stanley Parable, but probably wrapping up soon. How have you been? What you been up to? Game's going good. I've never played this, and I had also never played Portal, so it's been a good old stream of oldies and goldies that I just never played.
Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
Oh. Okay, yeah, be good. Not excited for the winter months, I'll be honest.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret.
Look at that.
Take a look. I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the
Sweet
Stanley
memory.
Parable on PC.
Oh my god.
You
The
see,
fuck is Stanley
doesn't
Parable
the Memory
Steam
Zone
page?
remind you of how wonderful
In
Stanley
Russian.
Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013 when the game originally launched?
Cute.
Back then, video games had integrity.
This is quite cute.
Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
Oh, the waste. He's fuming. There it is. Smile because it happened. The demo. It's impossible to get this achievement. What the hell? Don't play for 5 years. Oh, we got that. We got that earlier. Oh, guys, in loving memory of little Stanley. Oh, good to hear. That's what I was thinking. Change game vibes, huh? Hey, that's the name of the game, baby. Variety is it. I'm kind of down to play lots of stuff, so yeah. You've had a good old time today, though.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games
Hi,
that
Ben.
aspire to be
Welcome
more than
in.
games
How are
end up
you?
less than any form of art. Stanley Parable strives
What you
and
been
then
up to
succeeds
today?
to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley?
Oh, I know what this
Game
is. I've
ever
never played it,
created.
bro. This is
That's
so
how
funny.
grand and all-encompassing the original
We played
Stanley
Portal
Parable
earlier as well, and
was.
I've never played
It
that
was
either, so
literally
that was
every game
interesting.
ever created. It was Skyrim. It
Hi,
was
Alex.
Persona
Yo,
3.
everyone's
It
turning
was all
up.
of them. And now
How you doing?
it's
Welcome
nothing.
in. Oh,
It's
you
no
got your
games
first
at all.
jam.
It
Well
isn't even the
done. Thank you
Stanley
very
Parable
much.
anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless
Thank you
husk
for your jam
with an
redeems. Thank you
hour
for
of
taking
new
your jam,
elevator
Josh.
content.
Great man, just popping in for a sec. Yeah, absolutely. It is good. Have you played it or you just kind of like watching it or whatever? Yeah, how do you know about it? Did you watch someone else play it? Did you play it? What?
Here's another moving passage, this time from
Alright, just unable to fall
GameSpot.com.
asleep. Oh, I'm sorry to
The
hear that. I
Stanley
hope you can
Parable
soon.
is
Try
both a
having maybe some
richly
tea.
stimulating commentary on the
I'm good
nature
though,
of
thank you
choice
very
in
much.
games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been
Second shift
confronted
at
with
your
in a
job.
game.
Oh,
9
nice.
out
How's
of
it
10.
going?
Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content.
Well, we got the new
It just
content.
needed to be left
This
alone.
is the new content.
To spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
The serious room.
These were simpler times, Stanley. What I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before.
Oh god, is this a
What's
reference
this?
to another
What's down
game?
here? Oh no. Oh, God,
Steam
no.
reviews.
Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Oh, I don't know. Played it years ago, one of the first games I bought on Steam. It is a real oldie. We've had a bit of a theme going today of old games that I just didn't ever get around to, you know. Oh, not Beglivia getting called out.
Funny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny. I'm not trying to be
Definitely watch this
funny.
VOD back. I hope
I'm
you
trying to be
enjoy.
serious
Yeah,
right
I've
now.
started putting them
I
on
suppose I
YouTube
can
as well,
write
Ben,
up
because
a
obviously there's a
handful of
timer on the
gags to insert
thingies,
into the
so
Stanley Parable,
there's no
but
rush,
the game is
you know.
already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical
Hope you're doing good though.
insights
Thank you
that
for
I can't
stopping
even imagine
by.
where I'd have the room to stick them.
Right. There's a bit up there as well, though. Oh,
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast.
I'm not even reading the whole
Stanley,
thing.
I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy, honestly.
Catch
you
you in a
can.
bit.
Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me.
It's linked
I always looked, to be
like
honest,
under
I had
this.
always
There's like
thought of the
socials.
game's
There should be a
dialogue
link
as
there.
being
As well.
rather terse to begin with. You can't know
But it's
how
just
much fluff
Jamaretto
I cut from the
YT,
game to
like
get it to
YouTube,
feel
you know.
as light and airy as it-
Ooh.
well,
Yeah, I just got kind of tired of like
maybe it wasn't.
especially because Expedition 33 was so good, and I
What
wanted
an
to like
awful memory to
rewatch
have to
back
hold
my
on to. These
reactions
black
to
marks on
things
my
early on,
otherwise
and I couldn't because it got
track
fucking
record.
taken off. So I was like, you know what? I'll
I
just
feel
fucking like basically
like a
archive
failure.
everything, you know.
Like I let these people down.
So it's
Perhaps the
literally, it's
Stanley
not like
Parable
edited or
isn't
anything
quite as
crazy, you know.
sterling
It's
as I
basically
always
just taken
remembered.
straight from Twitch, but it's more for archival
What's
purposes.
this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanation.
I mean,
of
that's
what's
true
happening.
though.
I wish there was a skip button.
Oh, Cookie 9 with the penguin
A
photo.
skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too
Bosh.
preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative
Oh,
reviews
what is
from
that?
the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today,
God.
and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Yippee!
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to
Aw,
bore
but I
you,
don't wanna
with
skip
just
him.
the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No.
But that's
The Stanley
rude.
Parable is a game for the people. And if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here,
Oh.
we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue, and it goes something like this.
the story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once.
No,
so,
I
now you
wouldn't
see,
skip
blah
it
blah blah
though.
blah 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet. No, until 245. That the logic of elimination working backwards, the deduction therefore becomes impossible to manufacture. It went on for
What the fuck is he on about? Is he reading the B-movie script, bro? Like, what's going on?
Just yesterday, here and there, forward and back, and never a moment before lunchtime. It can't be. It's the only thing there is. How many billions left until so much more
What
than
the
forever
fuck
ago?
is he saying?
Which is why I say the story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore by becoming
Okay,
it is.
he's saying the same shit though.
Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long,
Lovely.
rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such
Right.
ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I
Yo,
had
he
to
is an
describe
absolute
it,
yapper, isn't
I'd
he?
say it was perhaps less of a rumination and more of a treatise. Or maybe a manifesto. Look, I'll outline it for you very briefly, and you can tell me what you think. Okay, so my theory is that any choice you've ever made is simply a series
I
of
could so
choices
just
made
skip him
by
again.
the person who you are, or were, or will be at the time of having made said choice.
I mean, yeah.
That is to say, if by articulating a choice you've already made, you bring that choice into being, then by making no choice and saying nothing, are you not simply erecting in the sanctuary of
Erect.
time a monument to every person you've ever been, making every choice to which you've ever given your great gift of mortal and yet timeless thought? Or rather, do all of the choices you've ever made, in fact, make you more not this kind of person, and in fact do the very opposite? You see, it could in fact be both of these things at once. That you are both making choices
Trying to find a
and
natural
not
place to
making
pause, but how do you
choices,
save
and
this
that they are
game?
both affecting you and not affecting you at the same time by virtue of the fact that you both are and are not making them. Okay, at first, I was leaning towards manifesto, but now I'm going to circle around and slap the treatise label on this one. I think it has much more of a treatise vibe to it.
Treatise.
But wouldn't you say that manifesto just has a much grander
It is
sort
a
of
better
tone?
word.
It has a mouthfeel that is rich with ambition and history. Ambitious history, if you will.
Manifesto.
Ah. See, now you've gotten me going back to manifesto. Heavens, at this rate, we're going to be here all day. Okay, look, I have a method for exactly this sort of situation, and I do find myself in this situation frequently. I'm going to say each word back and
What
forth
the hell?
in repeated succession until I become sick of one or the other, in which case the word I am not sick of shall be the
Treatise.
victor.
Manifesto.
It is an
Treatise.
unimpeachable
Manifesto.
strategy, Stanley. It's rescued me from disaster in countless situations.
This guy's got too much time
All
on
right,
his hands.
Here we go. Treatise. Manifesto. Treatise.
Okay, boy.
Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh,
Why don't
I
you
can't
call
wait to
me?
see what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether they'll edit the rating of their
Not Cookie
Steam
9 with a
or at least
penguin
change some of the
fucking
wording, perhaps. To
icon.
be honest, I don't even know if one can change their review in the first place. I guess I should become better educated on exactly
I
how
don't even know if you
Steam
can change
works.
review, can you?
Perhaps that would have been the smart thing to check on before I went about this whole exercise of making the skip.
Well, no, because people who in the
Although
future
I have
play
to
the
imagine
game.
that after seeing this exciting new technology at work, surely whoever it is runs Steam will instantly run out and implement a new feature to make it possible to edit one's
Innovative.
review,
Love it.
merely because of this very situation. Yes, I think that's quite likely. Or perhaps
I know I
they'll
could
simply
skip it, I
grant
just
this
don't have the heart
particular user
to.
the ability to change their review, so that the feature is not widely abused. Look, I would even be okay with Steam altering this particular review so that it reads as something more beneficial.
That's
Something
plagiarism.
along the
Or
lines
don't
of,
know, that's
this
slander.
game is the best game.
That's fraud.
Let me start over. How about this? From the ashes of depravity rises the phoenix of quality.
What the hell?
Okay, welcome
He ran
back,
out of
Stanley.
words?
Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45
now.
minutes. It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate, I do suggest that we not press the button again. I
But that
think
makes
the
me
skip
want to press
button
it.
has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it and just... Wait, how do we get out of here? Where did the door go? Wasn't
True.
there a door that led into this room? I do feel quite certain that there was one here before. How else would we have gotten into the room in the first place? I don't think one can enter a room without a door of some sort.
Maybe if I
or a
skip here, we'll get
window or
out.
something like that. Do you see a window anywhere? A porthole?
No,
A
just a
sufficiently
clock.
large crack in the wall? I'll take any of these.
What about
All I want
behind?
is for us to move on and to please step away from the skip button, to go anywhere other than the skip button.
I don't think we
There
have a
was door here
choice.
before, wasn't there? I swear there was. Where did it go? Can you maybe just ram your way through a wall? Is there any possibility that you
No.
could, say, slam your body into the wall until enough damage is done for you to be able to leave? Please, I'll take any option at all. I'm asking you to work with me here.
I'm not
we
capable.
need
I'm a
door.
twink.
We need a door of some kind.
Stanley's
I
a
can work
twink.
with any kind of door, as long as it can open and lead from one room to another. I'm going to step away for just a moment, and I'm going to try to find us a door. I don't know how exactly to remove a door and place it in a different wall, but I will find a way, I promise. You just need to not do anything.
Oh, God.
Don't press the skip button.
I'll give him
Please,
1
please.
minute.
Please do not press the skip button. Just wait here for me, and don't press the skip button. Got it? Yes, good. I'll be right back.
Exactly 1 minute. I don't know if I can be bothered. I don't have the patience for 1 minute. I'm only halfway through. It's long. Then at least I've had a token effort. I've not pressed it like right away. I can at least say I tried. Oh, whatever.
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12
Well, where's the door
hours.
then?
You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer, and my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone. I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000
Well,
times, and there's
beam me up
no
a sledgehammer.
door, Stanley. There's no door. There's just you and the button, and if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen. I have no idea how long I'll be made to sit here, and more than anything else, I don't know how to stop you from pressing the button again.
Well, fella's making me
I
sit
can't
here,
control
so...
anything in this room, Stanley. I can't touch it, and I have to believe. I have to know that sooner or later, no matter how much I plead with you, you're going to press the button again. Why would you?
Because there's nothing else to
I've been
do.
thinking and I don't know what I can do to convince you otherwise. Oh my God. And it's all because of those reviews that I couldn't get out of my head. I just couldn't ignore the negative feedback. Why was it so important for me to fix the problem? Why did Cookie Nine's opinion
Cookie
matter so much to
Nine.
me? I've never even met Cookie Nine. I have no idea
Their
who
penguin
they
taunts
are.
you.
What would it ever really matter? But here I am. I'm fixating on every tiny negative thing that anyone ever says about me. The merest mention
we all
of one
do
of
it.
my imperfections, and I become as impetulant as a child, wild and impulsive. I
That's the
can't help
nature of
myself.
social media.
I can't stop myself from lashing out with a vengeful fury to alter and to change and to break anything unbroken, if only it pleases this one person who made a single negative comment. What does such an impulse serve? For whose benefit is it?
He's so
And
philosophical.
here I am now, stuck in a room, waiting for you to press this button, and to become frozen in time, knowing that you're going to do it, and that I'm going to be stuck all alone, and that I had the power to prevent it all from happening, if only I'd held my tongue.
You're not even holding your
It's all
tongue
out of
now.
control now. Just you. Just your decision.
as to exactly when you're going to make me suffer, to leave me all alone? Surely you will. I don't doubt it.
Surely you
Surely
will.
you'll press that button again, leaving me here. And surely you'll put your own desire to see what's next ahead of
Yes.
my need for company, for companionship. Surely you'll not be moved by my howls of fitful anxiety, that you sit with me and just stay here. Oh, no, 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 I know you too well. You'll be leaving me. Oh, my God.
Oh, he
And it's all
resets. He
Oh,
does
Stanley,
reset.
You're back. You're
Oh my
back.
god, the plant
Oh,
is dead.
goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks.
I think it's a bit longer than that,
I've been
hun.
sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing.
The plant's
Don't
dead,
you
hun.
think that it's
Although that could die in
exactly
like
the
a week,
same as
couldn't it? I don't know
always?
if it had no water.
Doesn't that feel like what we've already been
It wouldn't
doing?
necessarily been
Me
years.
just talking?
But then
it
the
isn't,
lights are off
Stanley.
too.
It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close. Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening. I needed there to be a vessel through which my words
In my
were
defense, I've
moving.
listened to
It was
every
the
word of his until it
vessel I needed,
repeats.
Stanley. Not the outcomes, not the story. None of that matters anymore. I'll give it all up. I'll give up every branching path. I'll burn my story to the ground.
I've made this
One
man
single
insane.
thing I need, and God, I can see now that I need it more than anything, is to know that someone else is taking it in. These words that I'm saying, I need to know you can hear me. Because maybe, Stanley, maybe, if you can hear me, then maybe it means I'm real. Maybe I'm not just a
But what
fiction.
is real?
Was I scared of that all along? Perhaps. Yes. Perhaps I've been scared.
Fella,
this
I
whole
need to go to
time.
bed. I'm start
If I stop
skipping the
speaking, I'll slip
yapping
backwards into the
regardless.
silence and be consumed by it.
Oi.
I can't be taken by it, Stanley. I can't lose myself in the stretch of emptiness between you and me. When you press
A
that
monologue
button,
king.
you're still right there, but I know you're so tremendously far away. And in those moments, the emptiness folds itself outward in between the two of us, and I am suspended in its unyielding quietness. I can feel the edges of my reality curdling inward.
He's
and
so
between.
dramatic.
I can tell that I am becoming less and less real.
I
Yet
fucking hope
speaking
you do.
now, I am alive. I am truly and completely here. I am a being. I am someone. I am something. I am being listened to. I am being recognized. The emptiness between us has collapsed, and I feel right now like I am not a work of fiction. I feel as though I occupy space in this world again, and I have cast a shadow onto the wall. You see what I'm saying, don't you?
Like a
You
door.
can see what this means to me.
No.
I'm so clear about it now, Stanley. I feel as certain about this as I've ever felt about anything at all. I feel renewed.
He
I feel
pure yaps for about
restored,
2 minutes
and
at a
already
time.
I can sense the looming silence as you will press the button for the next time. What a terrible dread it strokes in my heart to think of it. To think of returning to such coldness. Come, let us sit in silence together here for just a moment. Let us anticipate it. Let us welcome it. Let us not run from it.
Well, if we just sat in silence, he wouldn't know if I was actually gone.
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome.
Oh, it's proper dead
I
now.
have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year.
A year?
Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me
How am I
describe it
alive?
for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days, months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past. And
Has the
when that
clock stopped
feeling had
working as
begun
well?
to
It has, hasn't it?
subside, what took its place is what I
Wow.
can only
Nice
describe
detail,
as the
that.
collapse of every moment I have ever experienced my entire life. All of them collapsed down into a single instant. In that instant, I could see myself clearly, calmly, with a collected heart. It was an impossibly rich wellspring of both delight and disgust simultaneously. I was consumed by it. I could do nothing but wallow in it for what felt like an eternity, for what I now know was far less. You see, it was a revelation for me. It was unlike anything I had ever known. It was a space without consequence, without action or outcome,
It was divorced entirely from the question of free will that you and I have squabbled over for so long. There could be no one ending, no singular outcome of events.
The journey
not
is
if
all the
events
endings.
existed
Exactly.
in the same moment, and I felt freed. I felt unburdened by the need to manifest a particular outcome into being. I saw that I could allow myself to exist along all timelines, and that each of them was simply a strand in the web of my being. It was incredible.
Right, come
The
on, girl.
spaciousness, the equanimity of the moment, both singular and infinite.
Yeah, I know I could skip
For
him,
the
but like,
longest time, this was my experience. And then this moment passed.
I'm trying
and
to be
the most
respectful.
unyielding fear I have ever known crept into my mind. And it is this sensation that I have been experiencing now for longer than I could have ever expected was possible. I have been waiting for you. Not that you might save me or do something
You'd think
to
by this
fix
point
it,
you'd have run out of
but merely
words.
to state for you the plain fact of this manner of existence. I wish you to feel afraid as I do,
Oh.
that perhaps one day this state of mind will consume you as well. Perhaps you will somehow, in some way, have to live as I do now, and I wish for you to know how excruciating
I wonder if there's
it is,
certain
and for
endings
you to be
depending
in
on the
true
actual like
terror of its
time,
eventual
like midnight or
arrival.
something, you
If
know,
I
because
can
it
only
asks
do
for the
this,
time in it.
only this one thing, perhaps it will bring me the smallest moment of peace in the darkness.
Okay. Right, we've got to hurry up now, girl. Oh, I can't skip anymore. Oh shit. I've killed him. Oh, I can. Okay. Oh, hello. Fucking fire alarm going off, cunts. Feels like it's going to become a horror game, and I don't like that, you know.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their...
I've not got the patience, Mr. Stanley. I've got to go to bed. I've got to go unwind for my bedtime soiree.
The end is never the end, is
Never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end. Make that a song there.
The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is...
Guys, I feel like I'm in a horror game in this room. I want to get out. Please. Please. Oh. Oh. My escape might be imminent. Might be dinosaurs back. When I finally leave. Oh. Come on, girls. So I can't press it right away. I thought I could be able to spam it, but no. Surely the narrator's not gone. It's well dark now. What the fuck is going on out there? Girls, I'm scared. Aliens might have invaded. Humanity might be extinct. How's this button still here after all that time? Oh. Well, that answers that. What the fuck? In the desert, in the desert, in the desert. Is there like a true ending to this game? Maybe not, right? Bless you. Just needs jump scare. Well, there wasn't that much of a jump scare. Bye. I can't bark anymore. Oh. Oh my god, we've only gone and done it. This is different, right? There used to be something else there.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Oh, he's back
What
to
could it
normal.
mean?
Slay.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Wow. What a moment in time this is and has been and all that fun schmuck. Yeah, what the hell? What a great nostalgia trip for you guys, I guess, but also like a moment for me, right? So yeah, we're gonna raid out to Cynthian. I don't think I'll put this back up on stream. I might like faff around some endings off stream and that, you know, but like it's been a fun time. I get the idea. It's good, it's nice. Both games had a good running theme of anti-capitalist regime and just general fucking with the player, you know, so that's been fun. An unintentional theme between those, didn't realise that, so yeah. Tomorrow we're going to do some Binding of Isaac Rebirth, which I played a long time ago, again, not for very long, but I was shit at it. So we'll try some of that, we'll have a good time. Will it be the whole stream? Well, we'll see. If I rage at it, then maybe not, but that'll be that, same time tomorrow. Thanks guys for chatting, yapping, watching, lurking, clipping. Oh my god, so many clips tonight. I'm going to enjoy watching those back, so thank you. I really appreciate that. And yeah, if you missed it, I will pop the VODs on YouTube as soon as possible. So we're going to archive them now for safekeeping. They're in the socials linked below the stream. So yeah, go have a look at that if you want to catch up on some things. And yeah, give Cynthia my love. We don't have like an official raid message, but if you are about, Jamaretto emotes of your choice are absolutely fine. And hopefully I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Take care of yourselves and have a good night.